cranking out the videos. These are some of the things Facebook has been doing to censor me. I'm not really attacking anyone, just stating my opinion. But, some sensitive language, if you say Jew, people get offended. People are still sensitive that over 60 years ago, Jews were persecuted, put in internment camps, so we're told. I'm sure some of them were. Lots of people criticize me on this. They're why are you obsessed with trannies? I'm not. I could care less. But if they didn't lie about being transgender, I wouldn't say anything. Although I probably would say it to them because their soul's in danger. This type of lifestyle, God forbids this type of lifestyle. It's wicked. They worship a tranny. Baphomet. He's got the phallic symbol and the breasts. He is essentially a hermaphrodite. The bi-unity of male and female. And they deceive us. Yeah, Hollywood pushes the ball earth. They do. The Bible tells us that the earth is moving. Psalms 93:1. Earth made that it cannot be moved, fashioned. Well, they contradict the Bible every way. And if you watch Hollywood movies, you'll hear them curse at God. They'll say GD. They're basically ran by Kabbalists, an ancient form of Jewish mysticism. And this kind of ties in, they're not really Jewish, actually. Revelation 2:9. Jesus exposed them, fake Jews running the fake news. And the Cabal founded the degrees in Freemasonry, as quoted from Albert Pike in his book, Morals and Dogma. They also run the tax collecting, they're power hungry, money hungry. That's why they live in mansions. That's why all the celebs live in mansions. They're all tied in together. Worshiping the beast, they gain the world and lose their soul. And Facebook just does not want this coming out. A lot of these posts were from last year. I've been on and off of 30-day bans. I'm currently banned for 72 hours. I don't follow the guidelines, I guess. Speaking my mind. They're exposing them. Hollywood makes a lot of money. People go to the movies every day. Stop. You rent from Redbox. You pay for Netflix. You go to the movies. You're paying the beast out of pocket. It's pretty wicked stuff. I'd say, just turn off, throw away the TV. I may have paid for a phone bill, but what am I doing with that? My time on the phone, I'm bringing to light. I worship my Lord and Savior Jesus with it. Spread the gospel. I do things right by God. I live holy. And when I slip up, God shows me a sign. I literally had a sign the other day, like, hey, Dylan, you did something wrong. I was on the fence about it. I took a Tums. And I was like, man, in my back of my mind, it was wrong. And then 5 minutes later, I saw a spark on top of a building, and the sign blew off and landed right in front of me. Right beside me while I was driving down the road. I was kind of shocked. I felt it was wrong, but God made sure I knew. Any sort of medicine, there is natural remedies for your symptoms. Stop taking pills. You're feeding big pharma. There's natural remedies. Chop up garlic and swallow it like a pill. That's good for blood pressure, all sorts of things. There's lots of things they don't want you knowing. If you go tell a doctor about some of this, watch his reactions. When he says you've been trying dietary ways to heal yourself, he responds kind of reluctant, like, oh man, this could put me out of a job. Good, you shouldn't have a job. You work for Freemasons that are in the business of keeping us sick. Those Masons are ran by fake Jews, Revelation 2:9, the synagogue of Satan, the head of the beast. They work vicariously through them. That's why we were in Jerusalem. the World War. That's why we had the World War. Hitler, they say Hitler was ready to pull out of the war, and then the Zionists said, "Hey, to Britain, we'll get America in this war and win the war." And it kept the war going. We were making peace. Yeah, the Zionists wanted Palestine. Britain promised them Palestine if the Zionists promised to get America in the war. The Balfour Declaration. And they got it's basically Jerusalem. They're trying to take Jerusalem so that peace can reign in Jerusalem, fulfill prophecy. We're close. Trump is fulfilling prophecy. Anybody who likes Trump, just research. He holds up occult signs more than a satanic priest. They're wicked.